let's see what came up here on the computer. Must have developed enough of a static cling that the computer got a little confused. I couldn't get the trackball to work. I couldn't get the mouse to work. I couldn't get anything to work. So that's the reason why I had no choice but to give it the Vulcan nerve pinch and pull the power plug out of the wall, because even the reset button wasn't working. So, I mean, it was, but it wasn't totally resetting it. So I had to unplug it and reset the controller and everything inside the Mac and get that going again. So, now I guess that's life. Stupid Mike. Cat was, like I said, he was getting careless. He was trying to be friendly. He wasn't trying to be mean. Just like the song, those good old boys, never meaning any harm, right? Just meant to be some nice kitty, wanted to spend some time with you, and he gets a static cling and he knocks my computer offline. So that's the reason why I had to restart the computer. So if you wondered why the computer had to restart, now you know. Let me set up again to all the people who may have not known that we went offline. Oh, actually, I'm sure you know we went offline, but I don't think that we're live again. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send this up to Facebook. Of course, right now the internet runs a little slow because and to Twitter. But, send it out to Twitter. And the last one we'll do is we'll send it out to Discord. Let's see. I copy this link. I gotta go into my Discord box. Okay. I'm going to leave the chat off, the automatic text chat, because that's confusing and distracting, and I don't think it really helps necessarily all the time. So, okay, so we're back on here anyway. So, yeah, so it was getting a little crazy in there anyway with the text chat. So I'm not gonna do that because some people were taking advantage of the text to speech, and it was distracting me, and I couldn't even finish answering some of the questions. So now let's see, where was the questions we answered? Martin said to me, he said that he thought Patty was one of the better things that happened in my life, which I do kind of agree with that. But I'll be honest when I say it. Sometimes, though, it's hard because no, he just happened to walk up on this, basically tripped on, started putting his paws on the wiring, and then static electric charge, and he just next it offline. I don't know. I thought today's show was just a waste. I thought today's show was just a waste of time. You know, some of the people that I wanted to talk to are not on here yet. Well, what, Kenneth Stanley? You haven't seen me on camera before, of course you have. So no, I didn't. You know what? You and your bullshit. I've had it with you. Okay? Because I don't have the patience to deal with this right now. Yeah, Nightbot, you gotta be a little more liberal, okay? You just said wow. Maybe it's because it was all in caps. He doesn't see Nightbot by nature. The only reason I enabled the feature is because there were people doing some really weird shit this afternoon. So I mean, just don't type in caps. Okay. Um. Yeah, I got oh, I don't know. Just tired. No, I'm gonna sleep after this. Seriously, it's Sunday, and I gotta go to the soup kitchen tomorrow. Do that stuff. You know, I'm not mad at you, Pop. I really wish you'd understand that. I never said I would never talk to you on Skype again. I don't know why you would apply that. What I said was, it's because you have a set of questions you want to ask me. You already have them kind of organized. Why don't you email them to me so I don't have to do Skype? I didn't say never to talk to you again. Pop, I gave you 5 hours of my time this morning. Oh, how about that stuff sleep wise? Unless you want to ask your questions here, I'm sure more generic ones you can ask here. I did tell you where they mail them to. I said email them to BICHELA3 at gmail.com. And I will look at the questions. I'll focus on the questions. I'll answer your questions through the email account. That's what I said. And by the way, I never said I would never talk to you on Skype again. I don't know where you got that impression. You're laying on your wire again. Yeah, I know. I see that. You got your shorts all twisted. Ah. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let me unplug this for a second. Holy shit. What a mess. Let me figure this mess out. All my wiring got twisted up. Cut it off. Yeah. Fucking tired legs. All right. I'm not keeping up the rug. Oh. All right. I got the lake. What the hell? You got the wheels cut underneath it. No way. Yeah way. All right. All right. Ask her what he thought. What's weird about my feeling that he thought my political views were immature. He was totally put up. Just don't know why. I don't know, Pop. Maybe it's just the way you express them sometimes. You have a habit of saying things that the majority of the people in the world don't even understand. There's the headphones. Yeah, I know. Just have a habit of bringing things up that no one ever understands. And he doesn't know anything about you, so he's gonna feel kind of weird. You didn't even read my question. Oh, well, look, Pop, let me explain one thing to you. I just got done detangling my cords under my chair. It was all knotted up wrong. And your headphones are still sliding up in your head. I hate these headphones. I know. They don't stay on my ears. My other headphones are at Patty's house. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. I don't. Fine. Just give me a second to scroll back, okay? Just had this question. Tell her I emailed one of the family about my political views, and the response was strange. I get the feeling that my political views were immature, or he was totally put off. Just don't know why. Ask her what he thought was so weird about my political views. Just doing what is most interesting to me too. Yeah, he was asking the same question over and over again. I don't know, Pop. How to answer your question? I really don't know how. Okay. Your views are your views. They're not standard textbook. No one really understands your views but you. I don't even understand your views, and I've worked with you for a long time. This is my uncle. He emailed, and he thinks his uncle found his views unusual and weird. Well, yeah. Oh, I just answered your question either way. Wouldn't that theoretically mean that he thinks possibly? I don't know anything about this individual. Rosita says that There's a lot of people who don't support the BSP, okay? Because they see the BSP is old school, old fashioned, and they don't want to be part of the old fashioned, old school way. It's not the cool thing anymore. Hi, Skynet, how you doing? Rusty, my cat came over and he knocked the computer offline again. Don't ask me how my cat does it, considering the fact that the computer is properly earthed. But he does it. Every time he comes up here on the computer, he knocks the mouse offline, he knocks the keyboard offline. I couldn't even use an alternative mouse to get the system work. And it's just totally weird the way my cat does that. I don't know how my cat does it, but he does it. He knocks my computer offline. I had to reset, which of course resulted in the last live stream kind of ending abruptly. I was hoping maybe I could resume it, but there was not an option. Yes, I saw your message on World of Warcraft. Except I don't know how would be able to move all my World of Warcraft Classic accounts to private servers. Even to move them to an existing Blizzard server is $25 each transfer. And no, I'm not going to recreate everything I have from scratch. No, Pop, I can't tell you anything else. Okay, I really can't. I know sometimes that sucks because I know you always are looking for answers, but I can't always answer the question. Besides, you're not the only one in the world that's asking questions right now. I got my own questions. Allow me to give you a quick taste of some of them. Number one, what am I going to do for March for billing? I sat down and put the budget into the computer, and it looks like I'll barely scrape by, but at least it looks like I'll be ahead. How the hell do you move World of Warcraft Classic account to a private server? That's the thing you didn't answer. Besides that, I don't think World of Warcraft, the older version, works on a Mac. They had to rewrite the entire client to work on the Mac. And I'm not going to be playing World of Warcraft much anyway for a few days. Well, either way, I'm not going to be playing World of Warcraft pretty much for a while, so not until I can get my bills back in order. Pop, I don't know anything about your family. Rosita doesn't necessarily know anything about your family that well. Okay? She's just saying to me is that there are just people that do not understand the viewpoints of some people or a group of people. because they don't understand. Okay, that's what you're telling me, and you immediately assume it came from me. It's not necessarily the case. Um, I don't want to scare you that. Sorry, you ended up meeting Nightbot's harder case personality. I wasn't able to deal with some of the troublemakers that were coming on here. Um, so you gotta be careful when you say things. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not going to. I don't think the private servers will move your accounts from a Blizzard server to their server. And besides, what about the Battle for Azeroth? Now I play BFA as well. I don't just play the other one. Michaela, my blood elf, is on BFA. Okay, so I get the deal where I can play both servers together. I gotta pay for BFA because she's higher than level almost level 20. Now she can't after once you hit level 20, you can't play any further on a free server on BFA. So what's the point? I mean, I'm also in the forums and other communications groups too. Yeah, well, I don't have any problem with legitimate gameplay. I just want that's something for later. Anyway, I'm not going there yet. Okay. Uh, in fact, hopefully in the near future we're gonna get the phones back on in probably August, July or August. Because I'm mostly using the forums too. Okay. You can't use the forums unless you have an account that's at least level 10. That's why I can only, well, I can post more than just Bikila now. I can post as other members now. I can't post as Vanya yet. At least I don't think I can. Pop, I've been trying to read your questions. I did answer the questions as best we can. Okay? Now stop getting under my skin because otherwise I'm just getting tired of getting asked over and over again the same question. And getting asked by you multiple times the same question. Yeah, it's getting I can be stubborn too. So is Martin. So both of us are. I got 10 people on here. Ask Zinka. Yeah. Well, anyway, I did find an inexpensive DisplayPort cable. I ordered that SVGA to DisplayPort so I can use my SVGA monitor and the DisplayPort connector. so I can put the other card back in, so I could play World of Warcraft when I'm ready to. So I'm gonna hang out with my family and leave YouTube, and so we can keep the viewer numbers that I am. Hey, look, think of this before you start judging people, okay? You know the private servers are not legal, right? You know that they're a violation of the terms of service for World of Warcraft. So, besides that, I don't even know if the client works with the existing YouTube client. I mean, Blizzard client. And I mean, I believe in paying for what's legitimately good product. That's just the way I feel about it. Sure, I wish it wasn't $15 a month. I wish it was more like $10 a month, but Activision Blizzard's got to make money somewhere, considering the fact there's the number of servers that they're running. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's 9:26. Well, yes, I'm reading Pop. Right now, I'm trying to talk to Skynet too. Because right now, I'm not going to make my situation worse. No, I don't want to deal with Pop right now. I really don't. um, because I talked to him for 5 hours this morning. 5 hours. My brain feels like jello. um, I tried to answer every question I could, and he kept coming up with more and more and more of them. One after the other, after the other. Fame, I see you. You don't have the static cling, do you? No, you don't. Only Risky has the static cling. $5 hours for 80 years of information. I'm not sure why you need to know 80 years information, considering the fact is that I told you it only has the possibility, antecedent possibilities, that basically works out is your whole future can change by just making one slight change in your life. I mean, you're asking, yeah, there's just a lot of questions. I'm not giving out personal information. Anybody who looked at Skype logs, including people at Skype, would tell you that. You know, from midnight, actually from about 1 in the morning to about from about 1 in the morning to about 6 in the morning, we talked for 5 hours. Okay, and like I'm right now, I am just trying to just chill with my leg, and I'm not you know, I know for the rest of you guys, sorry I'm grumpy. I'm just basically not necessarily. NSA, National Security Agency, has access to escape logs, as does the CIA. Well, you're starting to piss me off. So there we go. All right. So let me just wrap this up because I'm tired and guys, I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. I was going to go to bed at 10 originally anyway. So I'm going to wrap it up for now. I'll see you guys officially on the live stream for next weekend. I just wanted to just try to make up for last night's live stream. But yeah, I'm just tired. I want to get some sleep. Anyway, so I'll talk to everybody guys tomorrow. Or I mean, on the vlogs. The next live stream will be on Saturday. No. Yeah. What? 1:00. Yeah, 1:00. Saturday, 1:00 here at this channel. So we'll talk to you guys on Saturday, 1:00 for the live stream. For now, guys, talk to you later. Gotta get some sleep. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.